And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, today we're taking a look at Cuckooo, which is a game kind of based on blackjack, trying to hit 21. A big bad ravens are coming, and the sparrows and the owls and the cuckoos are fighting back against them. It's kind of like a mix between blackjack and Uno, but don't turn this off. It's not as bad as you think. Let me show you. In each round of the game, you're going to beat one of these evil ravens. The ravens are going to have different numbers on them, see 18, 19, 20, 17, 20. So they're going to be somewhere between 17 and 20. So you know that. The goal, of course, is to get to 21. So at the beginning of each round, you're going to turn over some tiles here that are equal to the number of players. So let's say we're playing a 5-player game. We're going to look at all the tiles here. So we have 1, 2, 3, a 5 and a 6 here. And then everyone's going to get dealt 7 cards from this deck. Now this deck has many different birds in it. These are sparrows, and these cards are numbered from 1 to 8, although in a 4-player game you're using 1 to 7, in a 3-player game you're using 1 to 6. There's way more blues. There's only a few whites. In fact, there's only a 7 and an 8 of white, and then so some of the colors there are fewer than others, while there is 1 through 8 of blue. So 1 is the rarest number, and white is the rarest color. 8 is the most common number, and blue is the most common color. So you're going to shuffle these, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everyone's going to get their cards, look at them. You're going to pick 3 of them, pass it to the person next to you. You'll get 3 from that person. And then whoever has the highest blue, the blue 8, or the blue 7 in a different game, whatever, is going to go first. Now on your turn, you have 3 things that you can do. But before you do this, at the beginning of each round, everyone is going to have gotten 2 owls. And you're going to be looking at these owls because you're going to be using one of these owls to fight the sparrow. Or to fight the raven, I'm sorry. You can, if you want to, take a sparrow from your hand and place it face down in front of you. That sparrow is going to help you in the battle against the raven. You can only have 2 sparrows doing that. Or you can discard one. So the first play would have to be the 8 here. And after that, each player who discards a card has to discard the same color or the same number. So in this case, I couldn't discard any cards because I would need an orange or a 7, and I don't have those. If you don't have an orange or a 7, then you can go out if you want to. Well, I mean, you have to do it if you have no other option. You can play a card in front of you, but that's it. When you go out, you discard all the sparrows in your hand, and then you're going to take the highest valued cuckoo tile here. So here I got a 6, and that's it. So once everyone has done that, you're then going to fight the raven. So first, people get ready to fight the raven. Now, since I took the 6 plus 17 is 23. So I'm not going to use this owl this turn. I'm going to use the 10. 10 plus 6 plus my sparrow is 17. We fight the raven, and we lose because he's a 19. Now, again, the goal is to get to 21. If you go to 21, you get a gold coin. Anyone who beats the sparrow is going to get silver coins. There's a certain number of silver coins based on players, and they're split out as evenly as possible amongst the players who do beat the raven. At the end of the game, the gold coins, you're going to play 4 rounds of this. If someone gets 4 gold coins, which means they hit 21 all 4 times, they instantly win. Other than that, then you will turn in your gold coins. The number of gold coins you have will give you a certain amount of silver coins. You'll add those silver coins to the other silver coins you've gotten, and whoever has the most wins the game. After each round, you discard the owl you've used, and in the second round, you have to use that owl. Then after that, you'll draw 2 more. You'll use 1 in one round and 1 in the other. You can also play an advanced game where you can take special tiles that let you do special things throughout the game. Most silver coins is the winner of the game. Okay, so this game is kind of a weird mix. It's really an odd game. You're going to get these cards, and you're passing them off, and you're trying to have some cards in your hand, and you're looking at your owl, and you're saying, okay, so my owl is 15, right? So I want to get 21, so I need 6 points. So I can either try to discard every card from my hand, be the first one to play a card, and I can't play a card, so I take that 6-point tile, add it, I have 21 points, boom. Or maybe I can just play a 3 card from my hand and then try to be the 3rd one out. But going out is weird, so you're trying to play cards, maybe you'll change the color to white. You're like, well, if I change it to white, then the next person is forced to go out because I played a white 7, they might have a 7, but if they don't have a 7, boom, they're out. And then they're forced to take the 6-point tile. So it's really kind of this strange mix of discarding cards and playing cards in front of you. The quality of the cards, they're super bright, they're colorful, they're great. I love the artwork, I like everything about them. And then the tiles and the coins are garbage. They're really bad. They're not even cut properly. So it's unfortunate that that part of the game looks so bad compared to the cards. Fortunately, the cards is where the game's about. But this game is so esoteric, I'm not sure that many people are really going to get into it. The scoring is a little odd. Hey, there's 5 silver coins, and we split them up. And you get a gold coin if you get 21, and then you'll turn in gold coins at the end for silver coins. Why not just have a simple point system? Why are we making it so complicated? I know you want to say, hey, if you get 21 4 times in a row, you win. But then just make getting 21 a lot of points, and if you get 4 times in a row, you win, right? Because no one could get more points than you. So I don't love the game, right? But I like it. It's interesting. It's a game that I'd say, hey, check it out. Try something different. Because it is like Uno, right? You play the matching color or the matching number, but you are trying to not sometimes. And that's where I find the game fascinating, where sometimes you want to be the last person in, and sometimes you want to be the first one out. It depends what number tiles are out there. And then it depends, are you able to, go out at the right point? And then sometimes you'll play some sparrows. At first I was like, oh, I'll play the sparrows for my hand face down. But you don't always want to do that. It's not necessarily the best maneuver to make. So it's interesting. It's weird. It's probably a little too weird for it to see a lot of regular play, but I still find it a little bit interesting. That's Cuckooo! Dice Tower Judgment, weird, but approved.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door.